Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. So I wasn't going to make a video, and then as I was walking by, I heard my guides chime in, was like, let's hop on, make one really quick. And then so when I went to go check out all the decks, they were like, we really want to tap into the Akashic Records and for the collective and give them the message that they need to know. So let's just get a little bit more grounded. Okay. We have company. Who's coming on in? Hey, Dino. He loves to chill in the healing room. It's his new favorite spot. You gonna hop up? All right. So, in this collective, what do we need to know? So, I kind of did get a little bit beforehand, and it was like talking about kind of like the difference between an overnight success and like being slow and steady. And so they showed it as like a descent up a mountain, and then by the time you get to the mountain, if you had taken the slow route, right, every single step that you took is knowledge, is wisdom, that even if you lose your footing, like you won't slide back that far. Whereas if you have that overnight success and you just skyrocket to the top, they say you didn't really do the in-between phase to gain the knowledge. And so if you lose your footing, you fall a lot farther. Okay. So let's see what we got. So the first card to come out is the Knight of Scrolls. Hold on one second. There I was, opening and closing the door. Okay, we got the King of Scrolls. King, serious business, not Knight. So what's he doing? He's got a scroll. Actually, he's got multiple scrolls. So let me actually look into the actual. When I tapped in, they kind of brought me to the leather. Leather came up. Whew, got goosebumps. They're telling me that whoever this message is for, that you have something that's leather, and it's almost like a binder or a portfolio, or I don't know, it's like wherever you keep your special stuff. The leather. I see kind of like, it's almost like a book. I don't know, but they say in this book, your deepest, darkest secrets are there. The ones that you can't hide from yourself. That it's almost like, I don't know, actually I see whatever's in this leather book or whatever this, I'm going to call it a leather book. I hate doubting myself, but that's what I keep seeing. It's like, so whenever you open up this leather binder or whatever, the contents hurt you, they tell me. That it's like, it's like this gated community here. And it's like all these plans are in this, but it's like, whatever it is, it may be something from like the past, or you doubt yourself for the future. But whatever it is in this book, when you look at the contents, it should make you excited, because that's the plans of what you did to create. When you open this book, it should be inspirational, they say. But instead, when you open up this book, it's like loss and heartache, or something that, I don't know, it's just not it's an uncomfortable feeling. Too much doubt, they say. So how can we take that hurt? Because these are your wishes. And so if there's hurt attached to your wishes, well, you on an energetic level will always be confused between the mind and the heart. No matter what you do, how you heal, if you're not really unfolding the way that you want. And I feel like this leather book is so important. You know, when you write, you have your energy in it. There's your spark still in there. And so that's the thing about the Akashic records, is like, no matter what you do in your daily life, you can't pretend things didn't happen. Conversations that go on behind the scenes, the thoughts you have in your head, it's all energetically recorded. And so the real, authentic heart's wishes, deepest, darkest wishes is not the right. Real, authentic wishes are in this leather-bound book. So the next one we have is, in reverse, it's diversity. It's the 5 of scrolls. So how many scrolls are on here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in this book, there's like 4 scrolls. It's like 4 plans that you had, right? 4 pillars usually are stability and things like that. But this extra scroll, I feel like that's the one that you want. It's knowledge, right? You can have the 4, and I'm seeing each one almost be like an element. And you've embodied and you've learned how to control and temper and work with all elements within you. But now it's time to move on to that 5th one. And I feel like that 5th one you don't quite have, because again, there's only 4. It's closed here. That 5th one is actually over here. She's holding it. They told me she wrote it. Yeah, she's like sharing it to like, it's almost like talking, I don't know, there's something to do with spirit. They say that one's her book. But look how many books are over here in the corner. She's got a lot of books. And 4 scrolls as well. So they're both very solid and firm and knowledgeable in what they have. But that diversity was in reverse. So it's saying we do need to change and switch things and start to that temperance again. So here we have creating the way in reverse. That's that diversity. It's like not being able to see other people's point of views. When you come closer, there's this log and it's blocking the road. And then if you look up the road even more, there's like this floating house in gold. And so that's what I kind of see is like these knowledge, right? You've done the 4 elements, you've mastered the elements. That's huge. That's like, right now I just have this sitting at the top. That's the magician. He knows that he has everything in nature to help him succeed with what he wants. But that 5th one is connection to source. It's that golden kingdom. It's that home feeling. So how do we clear the way? Well, we bring in diversity. Because if you are just you all the time with what you have, you're not really being challenged to find that temperament, to work through all the elements. And so if you are finding that you are still stuck in the element phase, no, they say you've already gone above and beyond all the material things. You've worked through mental, emotion, physical, as above, so below. It's like you've really gone through all of that. And so there really is just this last connection. This last connection is like, they're telling me, okay, so this is the one of force. That this 5th scroll has been the desired outcome for so long that it's almost like by the time you get it, it's like, well, what am I going to do now? Now I don't have anything to build this challenge to get over. I'm just so used to having diversity on everything that I do. Why? Because I'm the king of scrolls. Like, I am the knowledgeable one. If there's a problem, like, I'm the one that fixes it and solves it. And it's like, what if you just let everyone else deal with their problems? There would be no problems. And you would have to just accept that, look, there's that golden up here. It's like that gate opens and it's like, oh, there's that book. And then you blend it, you add it to the pile. You finally are removing that obstacle and just basking in gold, they say. In this field, we have all this collective information. They're saying, there's more for this one. They're showing me that you have done all 4 of the elements and you were content with those 4. And then it was almost like that was my end goal. I got to that end goal, and now you're starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable because you didn't know about the 5th one. And so there's this energetic buzz, this hum, this knowing. And that's like in the 5 psychic senses. Clairvoyance, clairaudience, all that. But claircognizance is that clear knowing, which is tapped into this magnetic rainbow field. It's where we manifest, it's where we dream. It's a really cool place. But also in this place, you can sit there in your light Merkaba vehicle, with your guides, and you can ask them really wise, brilliant questions in this place. It's almost like I don't want to, if you do feel like looking into places like that, I don't want to taint your experience because everything will be different. But whatever you need, you just stand here and you're like, okay, I need some lessons in healing the heart. Green. I need clarity in my vision. Group there. I need to see how can I build better income and resources so that I can break myself out of this cycle. Right there. And so this 5th scroll is really connecting to this. And it will be 2 individuals coming together with the full 4 scrolls. 2 individuals who have mastered that magician in them. They're like, if I take fire and water and I add a little bit of air, I can create energy. I can move things and you know, pretty much it's like being locked in this confinement of this garden. You've got so many options to do in this garden, but Spirit's like, it's like you didn't even know that there was a whole nother world. And it's funny because the people that I'm picking up on, funny, they're very wise, they're very open, very knowledgeable, right? They've got those 4 scrolls. And it's like, even when this one like breaks open, I see like 2 people who think that they're already like very spiritually advanced being like, wow, I didn't know anything. And then having this new wonder and taking those 8 scrolls, those 8 now are like infinite. It's heaven on earth, they keep telling me. And I got goosebumps. So Spirit, anything else that I can pick up on this? They're showing me different states of flow. So on this one, if you're traveling that road, that cobblestone road, bumpy cobblestone road they show, maybe you're walking, just keep going. Go with the flow. It's going to bend, it's going to turn. Over here, they showed me the water. Water is going to bend, it's going to flow. Keep going. Over here, they showed me more of the air element. The wind's going to come, it's going to flow. And then so for this one, what do we got? Fire. That sunlight, that just whatever you come, soak it up, but don't just let it take you where it wants to. I really feel like you are being caught up on an energetic wave, and it's going to take you to where you need to go. And that place where you need to go is, I'm just seeing, oh, there it is. That infinite wisdom. That's what he's trying to seek. Balance in things. The masculine and the feminine. There's something really cool here. So collective. You've done so much work on yourself that now it's going to magnify when you share with others. And when others come to you, we want you to look with clarity with your heart a clear heart, because what they have is different than yours, but it's going to add so much value, so much golden opportunities, things that you didn't even know that you were capable of doing. And they're telling me you're a really smart cookie. You're really brilliant. But there's just so much more to know. So keep growing and go with the flow. So we'll leave it there. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.